Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to more Pep Top Bismol 5 Caesar Salad Edition. I planned for an early stream, turned out we're gonna have a stream into the night. Which, if you look at it, it's early stream for tomorrow morning. Always optimistic, always optimistic. Last time, we did some things. We helped Futaba, we were in her palace, and then we did some teenage bullshit things. Yes. This time, I don't know what we're gonna do this time. Hopefully Futaba will wake up and will tell us, haha, haha, I was measured all along, ha 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 ha. And then we'll be like, damn, I knew it. And they were all like, no, I didn't know it. And I'm like, come on, it's kinda obvious. It's kinda very obvious. Anyways, let's go and hang out with the twins, shall we?
It's somewhere.
Yeah, let's go and hang out with the twins. Anyways, here. Oh, you found the band-aid. So today I was making latkes, which is Jewish potato boxties, basically. I think it's called boxties or boxes. I don't. It's latkes. It's potato. It's a potato-based dish. Therefore, it's a base dish. And for doing it, I had to cut potatoes. Now we had one good potato peeler and one shitty potato peeler, which I thought we threw away, but apparently we didn't throw away. And I couldn't find the good potato peeler, so I used the shitty potato peeler, thinking it was a decent potato peeler because I didn't remember the color of the shitty potato peeler. And again, I was remembering that the good potato, the bad potato peeler, what we got rid of. Long story short, the bad potato peeler cut a big cut in my finger, and it was bleeding everywhere, and I put on a band-aid and a glove, and after like a second it was soaked in blood, both the band-aid and the glove. Now, I know that drinking each other's blood is not very kosher, I think. I think human is not kosher. So I may have made non-kosher latkes by accident. Yes. But they came out amazing. They were kick-ass latkes. Here's the thing, you also need to use the grater for the latkes, and I had less injuries from the grater than I had from this shitty potato peeler. Yes.
What are you gonna do today?
Alright, time to name the location, Justine. You do the honors.
Now,
Listen closely. The place we wish to evaluate for your rehabilitation is a present-day Tower of Babel.
what is it?
It looms high in the heavens, so high that the humans down below on Earth are no longer even visible to the naked eye. Such a grand structure would be far too dangerous for humans. We find that we have a duty to investigate. Does this location sound at all familiar to you? Well, if you know where it is, then escort us there immediately. Okay, if you say so. If it's the Sky Tree, it's the Sky Tree. So it's named the Sky Tree, huh? That's pretty impressive sounding. It's not our Babel, but still quite fine.
Onward in
Yes, the boldness of the moniker is quite promising. Take us there at once. Okay, if you insist.
Whoa! It's crazy out there.
It appears we have underestimated the current extent of human technology. And the metal box that took us here, my ears were so tortured by its sound, I thought I would faint. But as a trial for reaching this place, it was a mere child's play. Oh my! What would the tiny thing in the sky be? An airplane? They truly do appear to be quite cramped inside. This is quite the view. It sounds appear as if we could crush the people below like insects.
Justine,
Oh, Justine, look at that! Loud as ever. What is it?
how could this
There's a
happen?
hole in the floor. Is it some kind of trap? Oh god, yeah, I know what this is. And Cat is confused. What is the cat confused about? I hate those things, by the way, that like you stand on glass and you look down. I have a big fear of heights. Yeah, she does seem confused. It's like, this is not as comfy as I remember it being. It's a different comfy. What? So, yeah, I hate it. She wanted me to change couch. Really? Damn, this cat is... We have a very spoiled cat. Yeah, she seems very uncomfortable in this situation. It's like, this is wrong. This is so wrong. Cat, it's just a couch. So yeah, there is this one bus station that I used to work at, like in the bookstore there, and here is Boob place, but where Boob? Exactly. Well, she will have to wait for Boob place. So at the entrance of the bus station where we had to go through to get to work, there was this clear floor hole thingy with glass on top, and underneath it they put like some kind of archaeological bullshit. Okay, and you could walk over it and look down, and I've walked there for over a year, and I always made sure to not step on it because of how terrified I was of this shit. And then I think it's in China that they have a bridge which is completely clear. Yeah, if I ever go to China, this bridge is a no-no. This bridge is a no-no place. I also saw lots of videos of like tourists and locals jumping on the bridge to check its sturdiness. Like, if somebody had done it to me, I would have shat my pants so hard. Like, diarrhea missiles everywhere. I'm not even kidding. I'm not exaggerating. I genuinely think that heights is my biggest fear. Like, even standing on a rather small stool, it scares me. I'm a badger. I'm supposed to be on land. Why would you want me to climb places? What is so interesting about the up spaces? Here down we have carrots, we have potato, we have latkes, we have couch, we have good things down on the ground. We have me and Bachet, but mostly me. Up there what do we have? We have birds, which are government drones, and space, which gives me existential crisis, and that annoying spider that doesn't want to go down and it's hard to kill. Absolutely nothing good happens upstairs. Nothing interesting happens up. All the interesting stuff happens down. Yes. Try standing on it. Are you insane? It is most assuredly a trap. Carolyn, any passerby that comes too close to it is clearly doomed. By the way, inmate, I've heard this tall bubble has a path that leads even higher than where we are now, all the way to the heavens. You mean the Tokyo Needle? I think it's called the Tokyo Needle, or am I making it up with the one in Washington? Seattle Needle? I don't know places. I don't know places. I know places by food. Okay? You can call me ignorant or something, but like, I don't know places by locations. Like, you can tell me a name of an important location, I'll be like, okay, tell me a place where you can find a meal, a specific meal. I will most likely know in what country you'll find that meal. Okay? I'm not kidding. Again, there are some meals that are harder to identify, yes, because there are many cultures that are very similar. But most of them, yeah, you can pretty much find where I can find where you can eat this meal. Yes. Remember, I am a badger. I go by my stomach. Well, it doesn't reach all the way to the heavens, but the view is still rather impressive. Is everything okay, Mom? She beat you? She almost beat you? Cat is a bitch. And it's only because I didn't give her meat. Here's the thing, latkes is vegetarian food. It's not vegan because I think you need to use eggs. Maybe you can use egg replacement, but you need to use egg. Anyways, there is no meat in latkes. Now when I make schnitzels, fried chicken, I usually give the uglier ones, the ones that are not worth frying, to the cat. And even if there isn't an ugly one, I do give her some chicken breast, you know, to spoil the cat a bit. And I think I spoiled her too much. And I almost always do it. Like, I almost always do it unless she's asleep. So today I was frying the latkes, and she seemed to be upset because I didn't offer her some meat. Now, yesterday Maud went to the butcher and he bought like 11 kilos of different kinds of meat. So, and it lasts for us for like over a month. You know? We buy once, it helps us save money when we go to the supermarket. So, when Maud came home with the meat, the cat just looked at him with the huge eyes. Like, that. It was like she was saying, for me? Per me? Per me? And then I gave her canned food, and she was very upset that we gave her canned food and not the gajillion amount of wings Maud got. It's also New Year's and, you know, the Mondial season, so the meat was much cheaper than usual. So, yeah, we got lots of meat. And she didn't get the meat, and she was very upset. Anyways, fast forward to this afternoon, I was making the latkes to eat and also to bring to Maud's family. And the cat smells fried food, so she thought I am making chicken. But it was referred that I didn't call her, so she ran to me to complain that she didn't get chicken, even though she always gets chicken. Now, latkes I do like once, twice a year, because it's very oily and fatty. And it's always near Hanukkah. Unless there are special requests, or unless we have some, what's it called? Cartesians, I think it's called. How do you say kishu in English? I forgot the name for kishu. Zucchini! Zucchini, unless I have zucchini. That I forgot about, and then you have to make zucchini latkes. Unless the zucchini won't go to waste. But yeah, I don't usually make latkes because it's very oily, it's very fatty. So she came and she started complaining, badger, like in meows. Why you no give me meat? Why no meat? I saw yesterday much meat. Lots of meat. Fridge full of meat. Why you no give me meat? Why you no share meat? And she starts rubbing on me and pushing me. Now, let me remind you, latkes you made in boiling oil. It's super fried food. You make it in boiling oil. So she rubs on me and she runs around and I have boiling oil in a pan. And this thing is jumping on me and I'm trying to avoid it and the cat keeps pushing me and asking me for meat. And I let her smell the potato and the onion to show that I don't have any meat to offer her. And she was upset and she kept asking for meat. And I, of course, didn't give her meat because all the meat is frozen in the fridge. I'm not gonna give her meat just because she's upset. So I somehow managed to finish making the latkes. And I went to the room to get dressed because, as I said, we were going to visit his family. And I saw that the cat was chilling in the room and she looked very upset at me. Like, very upset. And I tried giving her a pet, you know, to maybe make amends that I didn't give her the chicken breast. And she didn't, and she slapped me. She just terrorized my hand with slaps and bites. She was so angry. She was fucking pissed that I didn't give her meat. I'm not kidding. So, yeah. And now I gave her canned food, you know, because she usually likes the canned food. The canned food. The wet food, that is. And she still gives me an angry look because the house still smells like fried food. And she still gave me an angry look. And she didn't want anything to do with me when I came home. Because I didn't give her the fucking chicken. Now, no, I'm not considering to take out chicken and defrost it for her because it's like taking out a whole kilo of chicken to defrost to give her a piece. But our cat is spoiled. Our cat is fucking spoiled. Yes. Welcome. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk about my very, very spoiled cat. Yes, we can see well past the city from here, almost to the ends of the earth. However, Caroline, are you attempting to back out of this? Whoa, what do you mean by that? Why would I suddenly get scared after already coming so close? I see. Then why not go even closer and enjoy the view?
Are you joking?
What? Cut it out! If you wanna look so badly, then go do it. Don't mind if I do. Hey, are those kids okay? Where are their parents? I am their boyfriend. I am everybody's boyfriend. Ah, they're just playing around. See? That guy's chaperoning them.
Hey, inmate.
Great, now we are part of some humiliating misunderstanding, all because you were making such a scene, inmate. Excuse me? I was standing there. I was just standing there. Oh my god, it's like having a conversation with our cat. I'm to blame for everything. Something fell, or she ran into a furniture. It's my fault. It's the badger fault. I still love cat. I really love cat. I really like my cat. But today she's been very difficult on me. But I love her. What a bird. You're the one who should feel humiliated. Children, am I right? What a great view though. I see how looking down from here could make a person feel like a god. Yikes. Human desire really knows no bounds, does it? Yes, it's no wonder their hearts go twisted when they are living in a city floating with so much desire. I mean, it reminds me of that one book, The Human Jungle, of why people in cities. It's like an observation book, I think, if I remember correctly. We didn't really need to study the book in college. We just need to study a few chapters. But the chapters we had to study is like why we city people are so depressed and so upset and so aggressive. And yeah, it's very same vibe. It's very same vibe. Well, we've learned the secret of the Tower of Babel, so we'll consider this assignment complete. Thank you. Here is your reward. Tarukaja, Rakunkaja, Sukukaja. You'd better keep up this progress, inmate. Now you will accompany us for our return. Oh yeah, I'm also very exhausted because I went to sleep at like 5 a.m. because I was reading a horror manga. And was so terrified, so I had to wake up to get up in the middle of the night to make sure that the doors are locked. And I had to make extra sure that the doors are locked, like I locked the doors even more. So I barely slept. So yeah, I'm running on what? 3 cups of coffee? What was the manga about? Okay. Also, I don't really like horror, you know me. I'm a scaredy cat. I'm naturally a scaredy cat. But there is this guy on TikTok and he recommends horror manga and makes it sound so interesting. So I, like an idiot, biting the bait and I'm reading it. We need to spoiler tag this entire section. I mean, this manga ended in like 3 years ago. And it's like a 66 chapter manga. So I mean, you do you. It's also almost ad time again. Just in time. But yeah, anyways, this guy on TikTok, he really he recommends a lot of like horror mangas. By the way, Mod, can you get me some water? My throat hurts a bit. Like only horror manga. And some of his recommendations were stronger than the others, but this one is kind of meh. Like really meh. Again, the only guy I liked is the Nymphomania guy. And he basically did he played God for a bit. Also, he used CRISPR, which is a very elf thing to do. Come on, CRISPR is kind of stupid. You don't think so, Mod? No? Are you into CRISPR? CRISPR, where you put genetics and hope something. Are you into it? I asked if you're stupid and you said no. I don't know, like. I like the ambition that we can change our own genetics. I just don't think that CRISPR is the way to go. Again, I'm not a geneticist, okay? I'm just a badger. I have a degree in communications. I know a bit of biology and a bit of chemistry, but I don't think that CRISPR is how you change genetics. I really don't think this is how it works. Again, I'm not a doctor, I'm a badger. I don't have a doctor thingy on me. I don't know, again, unless I see it working, I'm not gonna believe it working. Like, I know COVID vaccine worked because I got vaccinated and I didn't get COVID. I just got even worse period cramps. And also, I had a very weird growth on my boob, but it wasn't cancerous, so we got that for me. Yeah, I need to see things work before I believe them, and CRISPR is like number one thing I need to see it work before I'm like I like the CRISPR guy's pitch, like the real CRISPR guy, not manga CRISPR guy. You remember his pitch? His pitch was, imagine you going to your friend's garage and instead of and like you go and drink some beers and play some pool with your besties, with your guy friends, and then you take out a CRISPR kit and you try different chromosomes on you and your friends, just change each other genetics in the garage. I'm not kidding, that was his pitch. It's like, he tried to equivalent it to doing like garage tattoos, like somebody buys a shitty tattoo kit and he does shitty tattoos to his friends. This, but CRISPR. I just think it's stupid. I'm sorry, if you're CRISPR bros, go touch some grass genetics, but also I'm not into it. I don't know. Again, unless I see it working in the wild, unless I see a person that is like, yo, I use CRISPR and now I can see in the dark and I have a 20-foot cock, I'm not gonna believe CRISPR is working. Imagine being cancelled for saying that you don't believe in CRISPR. Also, I haven't heard 2 peepees for everyone. Yes! Yes! You want me to believe in CRISPR? I want to see an army of tech bros with 2 peepees. Prove me it works. Prove me it fucking works. And then tell me, no, CRISPR doesn't work like that. And then I'll say, I'm not interested then. You're not selling this concept to me. Sell the concept to me. Sell the concept to me. Can you make me hotter than I already am? You can, because I'm the hottest person around. CRISPR is not gonna work on me. Again, imagine being cancelled for pissing off tech bros. I have a feeling this entire first section of this stream is gonna piss off so many people, and it's gonna be hilarious, in my opinion. So yeah. But again, I got some good manga recommendation from the TikTok account. Like there was one called The Lychee Club. Now The Lychee Club is truly a fucked up manga. Like it's not for the faint of heart. It's very short, so I read it in like one sitting. It's basically about kids being fascists, and they made Frankenstein. And it's very fucked up. Kids being fascists, basically. And I read it, and it was kind of interesting, by the way. Fucked up. But many of the characters had redeeming qualities besides the fascist character. And, you know, because he's a fascist character, many other characters followed him. But besides the fascist characters, it was kind of an interesting manga. Again, not my favorite manga, not my favorite horror manga. I don't have a favorite horror manga. I kind of see all horror mangas, again, in my humble opinion. And again, if you have a horror manga to recommend me, go for it. I will read it. I read horror manga, but I don't like horror video games. Make it make sense. I will read whatever you recommend me. I read a lot of manga. My manga list is longer than my anime list. And I didn't even finish documenting all the manga I read. I've been reading manga since I've been 12, and I'm like 29 now. I've been reading a lot of manga. Good manga, shitty manga, terrible manga, fucking one-shots. I read so many one-shot mangas. Think that there are mangas that I feel personally offended that they weren't finished, that they were dropped. One of them is Fire Candy. I know it's a hit or miss manga, and it's furry bait manga. But there is one character from that manga. Okay, now the manga is like 6 chapters. It never finished. But there is one character called Leo in that manga. This character stayed with me for years, and I read it when I was in like 9th grade. This character stayed with me, okay? It had a lot of potential to become something interesting, and it just never got the chance to become something greater because of how good it is. Really, 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 really good. So yeah, I read so much manga. It's really hard to... if you recommend something, I will read it. I will read it to the end even if I don't like it. There is only one manga that I started reading and I have a hard time finishing, and it's Pun Pun. And I know Pun Pun is good, but I don't like it. And it's the only manga I had issue finishing it because it became more and more difficult to read and more difficult to actually like any of the characters. Like the one character I liked is the uncle, ended up being a shithead. So there isn't one character that I actually care about in the entire manga. I no longer believe in finishing things because people tell me to. Look, I really want to finish things. I really want to finish things, especially reading manga, because it's easy. It's easier, in my opinion, to finish. Let's see. Is there anything interesting to buy? A lockpick, vanish ball, and smoke screen. Vacuum cutter, side wheel, new cracker. I kind of want both.
Hey!
How much money do I have? I'll take the Phantom Thief set. Oh. Yes, fuck it, yes. Like, I don't think I ever dropped off a manga. Neither a manga or a manhwa. But Pun Pun I really find hard to finish. And again, I'm not saying it's not good. I genuinely think it's a good manga. It's just not for every person. It's not for every audience. Was he at Station Square? Or was he inside? I think he was inside. Move! Now, if you're asking what my favorite manga is, I will forever say, and I'm not going to even have a conversation about it, it's Shin Angyeonshi. It's a manhwa. A lot of Korean mythology. I think it was made in a team with a Korean and a Japanese artist, but it is considered a manhwa. My favorite thing ever. This is one of the highest forms of literature in manga. It starts weak. It starts very weak. But then it becomes something so much more like, wow. Like, at the beginning I was like, okay. Now, I was reading it as it was coming out. And again, I was a teenager. And I was reading it as it was coming out. And as a teenager, that only read Bleach and Naruto. It was like mind-blowing for me. Because yes, it started weak, like, oh yeah, we're gonna go on an adventure. Oh, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. Like, okay. Like, we read like Gajillion mangas like that. But then it like remembers, oh shit, we have to do a story. And then they do a very good story, like a very solid story. great characters, great character development, great art. Some of the art is so beautiful. One of the most tragic love stories I've read in a while. And again, it's not only like I'm being blinded by nostalgia goggles because I read it as a teenager. I reread it again as an adult. Still so good, especially the like after it goes through the first draft episode of chapters of trying to introduce the world and the characters and the main character that at the beginning is a very hit or a miss. And then she's like, oh my god, I love you. I love you like a brother. This man. And it's very believable. Like when you read shonen manga, one of the things I don't like is like one character has an idea and we are all going to follow this idea. And most likely they're not going to contest this idea. They're like, okay, we have one good idea and we're gonna put all our money on that idea. No one is going to oppose to the idea. Nobody is going to oppose to the thing we're gonna do. In most mangas I read. This is why I also stopped watching Saint Beast. I hate Saint Beast so much. All of my girlfriends back in high school were all like, oh, Badgery, you need to watch Saint Beast. And I watched Saint Beast. And after episode 2, I was sitting there like, humans don't look like that. Humans don't act like that. Now, don't tell me that they're not supposed to be humans. They're like angel monsters thing. I don't give a shit. This waist can't hold human weight. So yeah, Shion shit, like, they were all like, okay, characters are gonna disagree. Characters are gonna move on. Sometimes groups of friends are gonna disperse. Sometimes ideologies change. Sometimes it's not simple black and white. Sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes you need to make very, very problematic decisions. And they do it. And the final battle, I'm not gonna spoil what the main character does in the final battle. But all the characters were reacting to it. Like, his friends, his colleagues were all like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Dude, like, if it's not gonna work, like, dude, we're putting your faith in you because everything we tried failed. And now you're doing this. So, like, we're gonna kill you if it's not gonna work. And it just, so good. Just read Shinangochi. Don't watch the anime. The anime is shit. It just goes through one arc. Main character looks like they turned from the somewhat asshole, understandable and likable asshole in the manga. They turned into a complete asshole. The art is ugly. The character that he meets there, she was stripped out of any redeeming quality she had in the manga. Just read Shinangochi, I'm begging you. Read this thing. I love it. Some people call it Korean Berserk. I don't like using this comparison because Berserk, they're kind of similar, but they're different. It's just good. It's short. Yeah, than Berserk. It didn't overstay its welcome. This is what I'm trying to say. No, I would not have expected my slump to be so stubborn. I will have to take some extreme measures. Please, Barnaby, I will need your help again. Could you join me? Sure.
I'm in your debt.
It seems the answer may have been right under my nose the whole time. You will see soon enough. Follow me. Oh?
Yes.
Damn, I did one big rant today about anime and manga. Mod, how do you rate? This place is not changing the slightest. It feels nostalgic. Indeed it does. I haven't come back here since I moved away. The truth is, despite my best efforts to convey the meaning of the heart, I'm no closer to understanding it. Such a troublesome roadblock never presented itself to me while I was living here. As you know, I spent most of my young life in this very house. That is why we have come now. I wish to re-evaluate myself within the crypt walls. By coming to this place, I may be able to rekindle the passion for art I once held. The passion of inquiring mind on the hunt for pure beauty, before I learned of Madarama's foul nature. It won't open. No, I surely left it unlocked.
How could
What?
this
The
be?
door was jammed? I suppose it was quite an old door to begin with. It had begun to rust even while I was a pupil here. It seems now it is finally broken. We should get it fixed.
No.
This is a nice idea, but I'm unfortunately not the owner of the house. I cannot call a locksmith. Makes sense. I wish I could fix it myself, but I struggle with mechanisms as complex as this. I do not have the steady hand required to mend them. I have shit ton of lockpicks, my dude. I think I'll be able to fix the door with my current proficiency. Oh shit, we are gonna lockpick the door! Barnaby, you are capable of fixing it? It never ceases to amaze me.
Let us be off.
Let us head inside. Oh shit, we lockpicked the door! This is so cool! Joker became lockpick lawyer. Police confiscated everything. No, lived here not long ago, yet it feels almost the distant past at a point. Being here has brought back memories though. Whenever I acted out of line, I was made to sit calmly in this corner. And over here was a bookshelf, filled to the brim with various tomes. It contained art compilation books for the most part, but there were a few manga tucked away as well. At times, I would take a break from my art to hide and read them. This is also where we would gather to eat when the atelier still had a large pupil count. Sensei is particularly fond of salty food, so... Sensei, what am I saying? Why do I still treat him as my mentor? How long will I allow him to control my life? Trauma! You're not looking so good. My apologies, I'm really a little confused at the moment. The truth of the matter is, I used to paint this in this room, and I did it simply for the joy of painting. Compared to what I took as my subject, my hands would move of their own accord to capture its essence. But back then, I only saw the superficial beauty of the world. I could not see the grime beneath. After learning the truth behind Madarama's actions though, everything changed. I strove to fight back against the newfound ugliness I saw, to display my talent to those who mocked me. I needed to do whatever it took to validate my artistic ability. In that search for meaning, darkness took hold of me.
How could this be?
Ultimately, I began to emulate that which I had to so deeply despise in Madarame. You know, boss told me something very interesting when I was staying with you that one night at LeBlanc. He said he didn't believe Madarame took me in for my skill alone. I suppose now that I think about it, there would be no way to know whether or not I would have been talented. Barnaby, why do you think Madarame decided to take me in? I couldn't possibly tell you.
Agreed.
A fair point? That may be something only Madarame himself is privy to. So perhaps even he doesn't. Even after learning the ugliness of his true nature, a part of me still believes in my former mentor. I simply cannot come to terms with the stark dualities presented to me. The humble house that loathsome palace, the kind teacher and the fiendishly deceptive artist. It seems even the workings of my own heart are inexplicable. What, then, of my search for pure beauty? Hello? Madarame? Is someone there? I'm coming in.
This is a problem.
Could that be the police? Oh, no. It's just a guy. I was wondering who could have been in here. You're the man from the exhibition? Indeed. Thank you for our conversation back then. More importantly though, why are you here? I couldn't help but notice the door was open on my way home from work. Are you perhaps still caught in your slump?
Yes.
How do you know about that? You know a great deal about you, Yusuke-kun. Creepy. You've made a name for yourself by patterning your work after the beautifully detailed Sayuri. That painting at the exhibition was quite different. Have you begun trying out new styles? If you'd like, I can advise you. Materials, themes, etc. You seem as though you could use a helping hand right now. Most of your painting was done while living in this residence, correct? Your current lack of patron must be what is holding you back. Please, take my card. I've made a living investing in promising young artists like yourself, Yusuke-kun. Oh shit, he's getting a scholarship!
Oh,
Director of the Japanese Art Support Foundation, Akio Kawanabe? But why have you chosen me? You criticized me so harshly back at the exhibition. Because I feel you have talent. Now, my foundation can provide you an environment that will allow you to focus on developing your skills. If such a lifestyle interests you, we can talk further at a later date. Do it! As for today, I have business I must attend to, but I hope to hear from you. Yes, Cat, what are you doing? Maud, Cat wants attention. The Japanese Art Support Foundation. Opportunity may have finally arrived. He's going to recruit you into an MLM. I mean, mayhaps? Yet. And it was all because you opened the door for me. It seemed good luck, simply a characteristic of yours.
I'm in your debt.
You have my thanks, Little. She has snot on her fur. I mean, you have toilet paper, you can remove it with toilet paper. Don't use wet wipes. Because it has soap in them. Just use this, yes. I feel like my bond with Yusuke is going deeper. I mean, you can try worst case scenario, she will clean herself. Look, if she keeps sneezing and that, we should maybe take her to a vet. To make sure she's not sick or something. Yusuke, stop fighting! Arson recovery. Chance to cure status element reflected upon party members. Nice.
Alright. Shall we return home?
I must be going now. I would like to think of this on this some more.
See you.
Farewell. You can't win with this cat mod. But yeah, let's make sure that, like, if she keeps sneezing or something, so we will take her to a vet. I apologize, Barnaby. I lost my composure today. The emotions I felt in that house still remain within me to this day. I do think it's a good thing that I was able to realize all this. By the way, the gentleman, Kawanabe, was it? What's your impression of him? He had certain dignity. Doesn't sound very reassuring. Oh yeah, he had dignity, I think. I had no idea he was the director of art support, but he definitely had a certain presence to him. And he was even able to instantly pinpoint my weakness. He certainly is no ordinary individual. Someone with neither a home nor a patron, I couldn't ask for a better offer. On top of that, I may be able to find a way out of my slump once I can fully focus on drawing. In any case, this deserves serious thought. I may come to you for advice again. Of course you do. You all do. Doobie doobie doo. Shooby doobie doo.
Man, it's hot.
Hey!
Yeah, shut up. Okay, let's go and buy our Giro. Should have done that when I was there with Yusuke, but sure, whatever. Yeah, let's go and buy and drink.
Hey, hi! Nice!
Okay, next, let's go to the church to buy some holy water.
Welcome.
Exorcism water? Exorcism water. Or sad debuffs. Next, let's go to Kichijoji. Kichijoji. I am broke. Do I have any sooty items to sell? Cause I am fucking broke. I am fucking broke.
Welcome.
It's better than nothing. Like this. Yes.
Hey!
Okay, let's see if anything we got is any good. Please be good. Shroud. Okay. Nice. Next. Trader guy should be here, I think. Yeah, there you are. Here, have your exorcism water. Model gun. Is it any good though? No, it's not good at all. Oh well. Next, let's go to Shinjuku. Shibuya, that is. And hang out with our bestie. What's his name? The Sun Arcana. Hello, bestie.
Everyone.
Yoshida. Facing civic disorder and economic uncertainty, our citizens are in turmoil. Yeah, one day they are suffering, the other day we do deal and feed them to aliens. What do we do? It is imperative that we resolve the situation, and social reform must be led by the government. Okay, here is my opinion. If the situation that was in the manga happened to Yoshida, Yoshida would have an army of anarchists with Molotov cocktails, and he would throw the first cocktail. He would throw the first brick. Because Yoshida is fucking based. All my friends love Yoshida. If you don't like Yoshida, you're not my friend anymore. Sorry, but this is the gatekeeper. If you don't like Yoshida, you're not welcome. Yes. Yoshida stand account. Yes. However, who can the people currently depend on? Yes, the Phantom Thieves. The fact that they are being lionized is proof that the government is malfunctioning. I mean, is not wrong. If the people rather have a vigilante group take care of them, and they trust the vigilante group more than they trust the government, it means not that the vigilante group is doing a good job, it means that the government is doing a fucking shitty job, and they should get their shit together. The optimized way in having a government is people trusting the government. If the government, proves its existence. But if they prefer a vigilante group to take care of the people, the government doesn't prove its existence, therefore shouldn't exist. Therefore it needs to show people that they need it. If the government still wants to exist. And of course it wants to exist. There is a lot of money there. The mismanagement by authority figures is what has led us into this terrible condition.
It's quite
It's quite hot today, isn't it, badgery-kun? I'm sweating profusely. TMI. Be sure to drink plenty of water and stay hydrated. You don't want to get heat stroke. Stay hydrated for Yoshida. Stay hydrated for Yoshida. Yoshida. Anyway, stay hydrated. Oz is the only character I think who told us to stay hydrated in the game. Again, based man. He's also proof that people can change, and people can change. It's hard to change. It's very hard to change, but it's possible for a change. I'm about to give a speech. Do you think you could help me with it? Sure. I feel more confident when you're around. Bestie. Help him out.
Let's say we head
Well
on
then,
over.
let's get started.
Everyone.
That you possess free will does not mean that you can always do as you please. To make your decisions based simply on loss and gain is to act like a heartless machine. The reason so few people care about their fellow man is because so few have the energy to do so. We politicians have fallen short of our goal to change society. We need your support more than ever. That approach isn't going to work. You have to get the voters more excited. First of all, yes, he needs to get voters more excited because now voting is a shit show and it's a popularity contest. But also, Yoshida is fucking correct. Like, freedom is important, but people are going to be assholes to one another in the name of freedom. So what's the point in fucking freedom? Again, I believe in freedom. Yeah, I don't think we should live under dictatorship. But I'm just gonna throw this tidbit around. How many dictatorships stood up and turned into dictatorships in the name of freedom? Just saying. You're going to completely lose the hearts and minds of the people. Again, what I would like to say is...
What?
Councilman Matsuhita? It's been so long since we last spoke. I want to stop by to see how you were doing. You have an annoying face. Oh, you have a high schooler volunteering for you, huh? My, times have changed. Do you know about the Kuramoto children? Yes, Mr. Yoshida told me. That was nearly 20 years ago. I'm impressed that you're so interested in politics. I was a member of the Kuramoto children as well. Yoshida and I joined the same year. I made an amazing career change, going from a pro wrestler to a diet member. Shit, for real? Anyone can become a politician nowadays. I was elected easily, but I had no idea what I was doing. I realized I wasn't elected on my own merit when I failed to be re-elected for a second term. That was true for both of us.
No.
You made a great comeback though. You're truly an inspiration. Are you... as are you, old friend. You are working harder than anyone on the campaign trail. No, there is no need for false praise to impress the boy here. Yoshida is well informed about the inner working of politics, so I'm sure he'll be a great teacher. However, I suggest you only do as he says and not as he does, if you want to become a diet man. What might that mean? I'm guessing he doesn't know. You really think you can win the election by being completely honest and making good arguments? Here's the painful thing, he won't win because he's being honest. But he should win because he's being completely honest. He's saying the hurtful and horrible things nobody's gonna say because it's the right thing to do. And again, if all world governments were like Yoshida, we would be in a better place. You've got to secure votes, or else you'll be forever known as no good Torah.
What?
Without honesty and good arguments, there can be no political justice. It's been a while since I've heard one of your grandiose speeches. Is there Yoshida merch? I'm asking unironically, is there any no good Torah merch? Because I want no good Torah merch. I want merch of the obscure characters. I want Lala Escargot merch. Is there Lala Escargot merch? Is there no good Torah merch? I'm willing to invest. Give me obscure character merch. I don't care about Joker merch. I don't care about Morgana merch. I don't care about Phantom Thief merch. I want Yoshida merch. I want Lala Escargot merch. I want merch of the based characters. Badgery-kun, was it? Tell me, what about Yoshida here drew you in? His message. It was always his fucking message. Badgery-kun. Your address matters quite directly for a young person. It seems you have been taught well.
You're right.
I intend to teach him everything I know. That's what we agreed on. Oh, my bond proves herself. Fundraising allows you to ask for large amounts of money during negotiations. I should use it. Maybe then I'll stop being broke.
All right.
I like that the fundraising has the icon of a gun. Yeah, like I'm raising a fund. Now look at the barrel of the gun and give me the fund. By the way, how are things between you and old man Kuramoto?
Yes.
Well, we're still not on speaking terms. There is something I would like to get your opinion on, so I'll be in touch. Very well. Oh, that reminds me. You may still distrust me because of what happened with the missing party funds, but I'm not the one who pointed the finger at you. That's all I'm going to say. Honestly, Matsuhita looks like an asshole, but he's not too bad. Like, I don't trust him. He's still not bestie material, but I don't hate him as much as I hated him when I first saw him. Why did he have to mention that? My apologies. That's all for today.
Well then, I'll see you again.
Good job. Such a good character. I love him so much. I hope he has good life. Beep, 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 beep. Hello, thanks again for your help today. What a mess. Past mistakes can really come back to bite you. It's hard to feel like you're ever truly escaped them. Some people can find their way back up, like Matsuhita, but many end up suffering under the weight of labels. Even after 20 years, I'm still nothing more than no good Torah. But I will not give up. It's true that I lost a lot, but I did learn a great many things along the way. Somewhere in the middle of it all, my old stubbornness was tempered into conviction, my one redeeming quality. That is why I want you to use your experience to forge your own conviction. I will. Yes, you're still young after all. You have a great deal more learning and growing to do. And I ended up talking longer than I expected. Well, until next time. Mod, can you see if there is any Yoshida merch? No good Torah merch. I'm being really unironic now. I'm really curious. I truly believe that there should be more merch for obscure characters. Who could that be at this hour? I want merch of Mr. Politician Guy. I don't want merch of generic teenager and generic teenager but with yellow hair and genetic teacher but teenager but with tits and generic cat but annoying, which is basically generic cat. I will be on standby at the hideout tomorrow. Truth be told, I found something interesting. It's a DVD that talks about painting from around the world. Although I bought it, I don't have a device to play it on. And even if I did have one, the cicadas are noisy at my dormitory. As such, I'd like to borrow your room. Don't worry if you already have plans, I'll be stopping by either way. I'll go to your place tomorrow to hang out if that's alright. This kid is coming tomorrow, huh? Might be nice to hang out with him.
Hey.
Hey Barnaby, one of your friends is here to visit. Yusuke!
I can feel it. Hi.
I've been waiting for you here. I brought a wonderful art DVD that we can watch together. If you do not plan on gathering the others, why don't we discover the true file together within? Let's do it.
Indeed.
Excellent. I hope you'll enjoy it. Beyond the more historically renowned European art, the work of South America are quite intriguing. Yep. South American art is amazing indeed. Vibrant colors are integral to their unique style. You would never see such radiance in Japanese work. I mean, yeah, different cultures need different, express their cultures with different colors. Every color has its own meaning. But I must say, your television fails to accurately reproduce this brilliant allure. Yes, but this is what I can afford. What I suggest that you perhaps invest in a newer model. I'm going to throw you out of the window. If I can find a good deal.
So that's what you...
Ah, so you're already partaking in the search process. In this era of endless commodities, you prefer to shop for the greatest bargain. I find attitude indeed. Either way, I'm surprised you even managed to get your hands on such an old television. This was a wonderful experience. To have come all this way only to depart fills me with profound sorrow.
Do you have
I
some
don't
time?
suppose you have plans after this. I've got other plans.
I see.
I see, that's disappointing. I suppose it was too sudden a request. My apologies, I shall head home at once. Yeah, fuck off!
Let us part ways here.
Best friend tells everyone to fuck off. I don't know how it is with other cultures, but in our cultures, if you want to tell someone to fuck off,
Rain, huh?
you take out lemon flavored waffles if you want to tell people to fuck off, or strawberry filled cookies, like a specific type of strawberry filled cookies. When you take out those kinds of desserts, you basically tell people to fuck off elegantly. Now, some people don't get the message, like me. I love those. I love those. I really love those. I love the lemon flavored ones, and I love the strawberry flavored things. But yeah, it's a universal message in our culture to tell people to fuck off. So I wonder, do other cultures? And I'm asking really, I'm really curious. You know me, I love learning about cultures, especially when it comes to food. Is it like in other cultures as well? That they just take out things, like a specific food, to tell people to fuck off? I know. Again, don't take me on this word. I heard it. I just heard it. I think it was Turkish people. I think, again, I could be mistaken, that when they bring out the coffee, it's time for you to like pack up and go elegantly. Again, I could be mistaken, but I don't remember who said it, so correct me if I'm wrong, yes? No offense to Turkish people. You too have great food. Especially candy. God, Turkish candy is amazing. I'm not only talking about Turkish delights, yeah? They have more things that taste amazing. Not only Turkish delights. I don't know what it was called, but it was full of nuts, and it was like a very long thing. And it was full of nuts, and I ate it as a kid when I was in Turkey, and it was so good. It had such a pleasant texture. I usually don't like those things because usually those textures are very weird to me, and I'm a very texture person. But that was a pleasant texture and pleasant taste. It wasn't like overly sugary, but I liked it. I really liked it. So yeah, if there are things like that in other cultures, let me know, because if I'm gonna visit someone from a different culture and they're going to do the fuck off food, I wanna know what the fuck off food is.
Oh.
Okay, let's do the crossword.
Hey.
Necessary for theirs. Courage. Oh. Ooh. A common test of courage is the entering of scary or intimidating places. In Japan, these locations often tend to be unlit graveyards and temples. The traditional courage testing parlor game 100 Supernatural Tales grew popular among samurai as a means of sharpening their nerve.
All right.
I see.
See, this is like a cultural thing I'm not gonna participate in. Why would I wanna do it for myself? Why would I wanna do it to myself? Why go to scary graveyards and scary houses if I can just go to a bar, order lots of food and lots of alcohol, and have a good time? Or stay at home and watch, I don't know, battle bots. Or do something else that is extremely pleasant and nice.
Nice.
Okay, let's go visit Lala Escargot. No. Oh wow, it's raining.
It's raining so hard.
That's what she said, I think. I don't know. Ma'am, I can go right through you. Are you okay?
Oh, honey.
You should come here a lot. I don't really mind it, but keep this up in check, okay?
Hey.
We have a target we haven't identified yet, right? Maybe you can gather some more information while you're working. I'm not working. I'm gonna talk to her.
Drenched.
It's really coming down out here. Did you get wet? That's what I'm not gonna have it. She's a child. She's an adult. Again, at least Nymphomaniac guy in that horror manga wasn't hanging out with underage people in that sense. Why don't you sit and wait it out? I'm sure you brought me some good info, right? Take a seat. Any new info?
Oh?
Seriously? Where do you get this stuff from? True believers are scary. Hey, you want a drink? A fan site. Oh, you mean the Phantom Aficionado website? I don't know. It was so popular with high school kids. I haven't been paying much attention to it. But if it's newsworthy, I guess I should keep tabs on it. The Phantom Thieves must be really bored if they're going after small-time criminals now. I have a theory that they are all minors, and their leader is some simpleton dying from boredom. Rude. You shouldn't make assumption. Aha, you're right. My theory is definitely half-assed at best. Plus, if it only takes a second to change a person's heart, I totally wouldn't be bored. Well, I'm not really interested in writing entertainment articles about whatever fad's going on. But they do really well, right? Some journalists who were in here seemed frustrated about that. Journalists? Oh, you mean Nakao and others?
Shit.
You really lump me in with those hyenas? I call it work, call them paparazzi behind their backs. But me? I'm a real journalist. I'm sure you are. That sounds... First of all, both of them sound so offensive. Even the I'm sure you are sounds so cynical. Hey, I wasn't looking for some kid to butt in. I can leave, I guess. Entertainment articles are all about selling copies. The truth doesn't even matter. Nobody wants to read real news. First of all, as someone who likes blind articles and likes to read gossip, fuck you. Sometimes it's real news, and sometimes you can learn some really interesting things about people. That's A. So I feel really judged right now. Secondly, fuck you. Basically, just fuck you. Everything, by the way, is real news, okay? And even real news is like, you know, in the eye of the beholder, I guess. I'm not saying I'm not calling everything fake news. I'm not going into problematic area, but it's rude. Entertainment articles are real news. Sports articles are real news. Political articles, war articles, nature articles, it's all news. Just because it doesn't feel geared towards you doesn't make it not real news. Because for someone it is. Why not change careers? God, Joker, you're being so rude tonight. Never. But at this rate, you... If I quit now, it would be the same as declaring my partner guilty.
Damn it.
Jointly responsible. What a joke. She didn't do anything. That's why I can't quit, and I will never give up. She was falsely accused. Of course she was. I mean, never mind. But thanks to you, I've had more time to focus on my own investigation. I'm going to write an article that you'll really enjoy. Think of it as a sign of my appreciation. I can see it now, exclusive. Behind the incredible Phantom Thieves, dial 911 for justice. Don't call us. We don't do calls. Send us a text message through WhatsApp. And depends on my anxiety on this day, I might answer you. Yes. How's that sound? Don't worry, I'll take it seriously. After all, that's what I promised you. Shocking scoop. Security level raises slowly and lowers upon defeating an ambushed enemy.
All right.
Nice. Okay. You sure are weird though, coming all the way to Shinjuku at night. Wait, what? I can talk with him? Really? Okay, I'll be right there. What? Nah, I'm already off the clock. Sorry, I have some urgent business I need to attend to. Just put this one on my tab, Lala-chan.
Well then.
See ya! She's such a child. She gets so excited the moment something comes up about her favorite assignment. Anyway, shouldn't you be getting home too? Honestly, again, I'm not a drag queen, but I don't think Lala Escargot is a pretty good representation. Again, it's not my place to say it. I just really like Lala Escargot. I really like Lala Escargot. I just want to be friends with Lala Escargot. Is it too much to ask for?
Way too
Damn, it's hot. I know, I am very hot. Okay, let's go to Shibuya. God, what's killing me? Your cousin is sick. I hope she didn't infect me with something, Mod. Because my throat is killing me. All we have to do now is wait. What a nerve-wracking time.
By the way,
Meanwhile, I'm here to observe the public in an attempt to refresh the test. I can't see you. You must have a wealth of free time if that is all the same. Didn't call today? Yeah. We also need to shower, sleep, and sleep. I barely slept last night. You must have a wealth of free time if it's this your decision. Do you remember Dr. Kawanabe of the Japanese Art Support Foundation? The man who offered his support to me at Madarama's house? I would like your assistance. Do you have time to spare? Always. I have nothing but time. That could really help me out. I find it quite suspicious that he would offer money to a mere high school student like myself. I'm grateful for this offer, but I am sure of what to do. You should meet up with him.
indeed.
Yeah. I must cling onto any semblance of hope I can find in this world. Very well, I will call him. He says he's willing to meet with me this very instant. I would appreciate it if you could join in, Barnaby. Your presence can help ease my social discomfort as well as diffuse the temptation of money. Furthermore, your composure will allow you to tell if he is truly attempting to scare me.
Let us be off.
Kawanabe-san is waiting for us at the sushi bar. I already told him that you will be coming, so let us go. Free sushi? Shit, I need artist friends. Come, I've ordered your portion as well. Please eat freely. Oh, it looks so good. Mod, how do we get a rich artist friend so we can get free sushi? Do you know any rich artist people that can adopt us as friends? But they get free sushi, Mod. I never got free sushi.
No.
Before that, there is something I'd like to ask. Just who are you? An interesting question. My work involves gallery management, but my hobbies are diverse. The foundation is but one of those hobbies. Broadly speaking, we are responsible for scouting and nurturing talented youth involved in the adult. Basically, he's filthy rich, and he wants to invest in things. Especially young things. We offer the free scholarships, mediate study abroad programs, and we also connect young artists to customers. At the time, even Madarame participated in our organization. Sensei, I mean Madarame? Indeed, a good many benefited from his time working with us. We were aware of the dark rumors about him, but we could never have seen his confession coming. I suppose it's likely he was deceiving us the whole time. Madarame, to think I once relied on his teachings, called him my mentor. This is all because of him. If it is his fault, I can no longer view painting with a pure heart. In the past, simply the desire to paint led me to seek beauty. But now I find myself constantly weighed down by the search for awards or the praise of others. I know it. Mood. An ugly attachment has fastened itself upon my work. I can no longer paint how I used to.
How could this
My
be?
art is tainted. Let's see. Wait, the sushi is still free, right? However, it would be wasteful to let your talent dry up. Our foundation will gladly support. Not only a former student of the infamous Madarame, but someone with those looks. There is definitely a market for you. We will sell you as the tragic, handsome artist. Are you pimping out Yusuke? Because it sounds like you're pimping out Yusuke. What do you mean? As I said, I'm wondering the same thing. Exactly as it sounds. Having your ideas turned Madarame, losing a place to live, hungry for food, the unstable air about you makes for a the perfect tragedy. He really is pimping out Yusuke. A story like yours will sell even to those who don't understand art. A story? If you don't have one in the modern climate, nobody will even mention your name. Yikes, but yeah. Don't worry, we'll handle the details, but in return, you must sell your work through my gallery. We will take a mediation fee, but you will be granted steady revenue and a nice customer base as well. Do not mock me.
How foolish.
Tragedy, looks, story, those have nothing to do with art. No, but this is how business works, my friend. I am afraid. It's either this or Twitter, and you don't really want to use Twitter now. Or any website out there, because AI art is garbage. In the end, this is only about money, that which taints pure beauty. How immature. Excuse me? It seems you haven't learned anything after all. You're not looking at reality objectively. Is what really that horrible? And beyond that, how long will you continue to chase those illusions of yours? Purity, art.
I decline.
Shut your mouth, I reject your offer. Wait, is the sushi still free? Can I still get this sushi for free? Wait, Yusuke, we're in a restaurant and I'm eating sushi. I don't have the money to pay for this sushi. Is the sushi for free? I thought you, of all people, would have the resolve to use art to make a living. I have that resolve. However, I also believe such a life should only come via proper assessment. In that case, I have an opportunity for you. My foundation will soon be holding a competition for young artists from around the nation. The prize shall be our support. We'll bring customers from around Japan to see the next great talent. There will be a great deal of pressure on you, should you enter. Or perhaps are you too afraid?
What did you say?
What did you say? I wonder if you have what it takes to withstand a skill-based assessment of that magnitude. I look forward to finding out. Now then, it seems there is no use in any further discussion. You can have them send the bill to my office. So the sushi is still free. Yeah, sushi is free. Sushi is free. The sushi is free. That avaricious bastard. Don't use high words with me. Why is that all artists talk about is money, money, money? Has the true meaning of art been lost? No, because people wanna get paid. It can come together, my dude. The truth is within you. Barnaby, I like that they just came along for the free food. I'm not really helping, I'm just like, free food!
Yes.
You're correct, but passion can change the world. However, I would starve to death without money. Passion alone may fill my heart, but it cannot fill my stomach. What a troubling predicament.
You have my thanks.
Anyhow, I'm quite glad that you chose to accompany me here. I may have bit my tongue off in anger had it been only me. In other words, you are a soothing force in my life. Is that a sex thing? I feel like my bond with Yusuke is going deeper. Maud, can you make the tea and I will finish the stream soon? Play and Peru. Live painting. Allow Yusuke to use card duplication and card creation on the spot. Oh, that's cool.
All right.
I should really use this thing. I will partake in Kawanabe's exhibition. I'm going to display my ability and prove him wrong. Come, let's go home. Actually, we should eat first. The sushi has done nothing wrong after all. Well said, Yusuke. Well said. The one time I actually agree
Let us
with you.
return home.
Now then, let us head off. Put it in the living room. I will come drink with you. But yeah, I'm afraid I might have really got like infected by your cousin, by your niece. Barnaby, I need the pep talk. It's good that I'm sitting in front of the canvas while my emotions are hot, but the lingering taste of sushi has me utterly distracted. Not only that, I allowed Kawanabe to pay for it all. I'm tainted after all. I am I'm a petty sellout, a slave to the power of money. Calm down. I apologize. I know I'm only acting like this because Kawanabe had me in the palm of his hand. If I'm being honest, I still feel doubts about my work. I may end up embarrassing myself again, but even then, I must express myself. Your support in this would mean the world to me. Goodbye for now.
Man, it's hot.
Okay. My throat is killing me, so I think I will call it a stream. Most of the stream was me talking about that one manga, but variety episode today. I know I planned a long stream for today, but you know, life and plans. Maybe tomorrow I'll start a bit earlier, so we'll have like a head run on what we missed today. We're 70 hours into the game. I don't know how many hours we have left. Like, this is like a 100-hour game, and like we're 71 hours in. So make of it what you will. Also, most of the 70 hours is probably me playing the game, the card game. Anyways, I will see you tomorrow. 97 not completionist. I don't have much to reach to non-completionist. 20 hours? What is 20 hours? It's nothing. This will be much longer, yeah. And I really want to finish it by January because of Persona 3 that comes out in January, and Fire Emblem, and Persona 4. And we are soon gonna hear about the Pokemon DLC, because we know that there is going to be a Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC. Also, apparently Ash met Butterfree in today's Pokemon episode. And I saw a clip of it online, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm just seeing the clip and I'm fucking tearing up. And also, we're gonna say goodbye to Ash and have like new characters, and they released the designs and they're very solid. Like, the main character is a girl and she looks so cute. Like, Fortune, of course, are going to ruin her and draw lots of porn of the hair, even though she's a child. But you know, Fortune is gonna Fortune. But the designs of the characters look really, really solid. But yeah, I'll miss Ash. He had some highs, he had some lows. But I think it will be the first time we are not going to see Pikachu as a mascot. Like, we're not gonna see Pikachu at all. He's not one of the main of the cast. It's just the 2 kids and the 3 Paldea starters. So that's gonna be interesting. Anyways, I'm going to drink tea because I feel not good. And tomorrow I might start slightly earlier the stream, so we can make up on lost time today. Anyways, tomorrow with more Persona.